Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers analysis and recap of the Pittsburgh Steelers 29-17 loss against the Cleveland Browns on Thursday night, dropping the Pittsburgh Steelers to 1-2 on this season, losing 2 games in 5 days. It's late. Let's quickly recap what happened in the loss. Pretty even game in the first half. I think definitively the Browns won the second half and certainly just wore down the Pittsburgh Steelers with their run game. That's always the concern when you face the Browns. Pittsburgh did a good job last year holding Cleveland under 100 total rushing yards in the 2021 meetings. No such luck this time around. Cleveland finishing around 170 yards, a lot of those in the second half, and Nick Chubb just became their workhorse guy, and certainly the Steelers offense going 3 and out on 3 straight possessions does the Steelers defense 0 favors, and very similar story to the Patriots game in the sense of a close first half overall, and then really time of possession and just overall control of that game favored the Browns in the second half the way that it favored the Patriots in the second half of Sunday's game. So that's the big concern, and the Browns really got their run game going, stayed on schedule, and worked off play action, and that was really the story of the night, or at least the second half of this game. Offensively, there were some things that were better. The offensive line got a push. Thought they ran the ball relatively well in the first half, but the second half, it just goes into a tank. And the one ugliest number of them all, and there were some ugly numbers to go around, I suppose, but 1-9 on third down. Pittsburgh's best third down offense this game was not getting into third down. I think their touchdown drive, they weren't in a third down situation once. So in the opener against the Bengals, Pittsburgh 4-15 on third down. The second half of the Patriots game, they were 1-4 on third down, and then 1-9 against the Browns on Thursday night. That is not winning football overall, and that's how you still only manage to score 17 points. And they're averaging 15.6 points per game offensively through the first 3 games. That obviously is not a winning formula. And so Trubisky was better. George Pickens made just an absolutely bonkers grab. Pat Freiermuth made some tough catches. Najee had a couple of decent runs. Jalen Warren ran hard. But I think the 2 key plays offensively that really doomed Pittsburgh in this one was the Deontay Johnson. I would call that a drop. I think that's inarguable to call that a drop on third down, left sideline. Really good ball by Trubisky under pressure. Just goes right through Johnson's hands. It's not the easiest catch in the world, but certainly one he's capable and has to make. And then 2, the ineligible man downfield penalty on the Jalen Warren shovel pass that was, a 30-yard gain that gets wiped out and turns that into a 2nd and 19. I don't know how they get called for that, given that's a shovel pass, and Pittsburgh reps that all the time. How are they not in sync in terms of guys getting downfield a bit too early, and the pitch didn't feel like it took abnormally long or anything weird like that. So don't know what happened there, but those 2 plays were absolute killers. And again, just no rhythm, no consistency, no groove this offense is getting into. 1-9 on third down will certainly prevent you from getting into that groove. And second half, this offense just went cold, put too much stress on their defense, and that was all she wrote. So that's my quick analysis overall in terms of changes to come. I don't think much is going to happen. I take Tomlin at his word when he says he's not considering anything right now. I don't think Trubisky will be benched. I don't think he was perfect in this game, but he certainly pushed the ball downfield more. The receivers failed him more than Trubisky failed the receivers on Thursday night. So I expect Mitch Trubisky to be this team starter for Week 4 against the Jets. Where that goes from there, we'll have to wait and see. But certainly a blown opportunity, a missed chance. You had a really good opportunity to go 2-1 and lead the North and take 10 days off and be sitting pretty for a little while at least. And now you're 1-2, losing 2 games since this past Sunday and looking up at the rest of the AFC North, and that is a concern going forward, obviously. So a lot of problems with this team. We'll recap it and break down the film as best we can over the coming days. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys staying up and listening to the analysis and recap of this disappointing game. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.